I've taken a short break from speed puzzling since I returned from Worlds back in September, but now it's a new year and I'm making plans for speed puzzling in 2025 and I want to share them with you. Hi, I'm Sandra, the Puzzling Canadian, and welcome to my channel. Well, it has been a while since I have dedicated or carved out time to do speed puzzle practicing, but now it's a brand new year, 2025, and I wanted to start speed puzzling again. But I thought I first needed to see where I was at before I go ahead and make some plans. So as I mentioned before, I have taken a break since I came back from Worlds in September. So when it came to the end of December, I decided I think I need to work on a 500-piece puzzle and just see where I'm at and see how my time is. Now, I was a little bit concerned because I have been away from it for a while. And I wasn't expecting to do that well. So I decided I think I better pick a puzzle that is fairly easy, nothing too complicated, so that I can work my way back into speed puzzling. So the puzzle I decided to select to work on to test my time is this one here, a Ravensburger puzzle called London Postcard. And a lot of speed puzzlers work on this one. It's a very lovely image. So I thought it would be a good one to test my time. So I ended up working on this puzzle back in October 2023 when I started my speed puzzling journey. And at the time when I completed the puzzle, I came in at 1 hour, 31 minutes, and 33 seconds. So I worked on this puzzle again for the second time during the last week of December. And when I worked on it, I actually ended up coming in at 1 hour, 15 minutes, and 33 seconds, which is my personal best to date. I was really surprised by that time. I did not think I would do that much better with this puzzle because I hadn't been practicing. So while I was very content with that time, I was starting to think that it could be an anomaly. So I thought it would be best if I worked on another puzzle. I selected one that was a Ravensburger puzzle, and it was this one here called Jazzy. And I picked this one because it's a little bit more detailed, a little bit more challenging, yet a very nice image. So I originally worked on that puzzle back in June of 2024, and I came in with a time of 1 hour, 36 minutes, and 26 seconds. And so now it's the first week of January, and I decided to work on it, and I came in at a time of 1 hour, 30 minutes, and 38 seconds. So again, I did improve just a little bit, but I still did improve. So I was very happy with that total or that time, and now it made me feel like, okay, I have made progress from over a year ago. So now I got to make plans for 2025. So to ease back into speed puzzling, I decided for the month of January just to work with some smaller piece counts. So 100, 200, or 300 pieces. I have quite a few of these ones here from Workshop. These are 100 pieces, so they're nice to work on just to help practice with your flipping and organizing your pieces. And then for 200 and 300 pieces, I like using these Ravensburger ones because their pieces are very similar to their 500 pieces, and they have some nice images and challenging ones to work on. So that's what I focused on for January, just getting back to doing smaller piece counts and getting used to speed puzzling. Also in the month of January, I had the opportunity to go to one of those board game restaurants in the Toronto area. Never been to this one before. They have speed puzzling competitions on the weekend, on Sundays. And it was a lot of fun. I really did enjoy going there. They worked on 300-piece puzzles. I met some new friends while there, and I ran into some friends from the speed puzzling world. So I really did enjoy it. I probably will go back to that board game restaurant again. So that is what I worked on for January. But now I will need to come up with some sort of puzzling practice schedule because I will be attending nationals in Canada coming up in May. The Canadian National Jigsaw Puzzle Competition for 2025 will be held in Georgetown, Ontario on the weekend of May 2nd to the 4th. It is organized by the Canadian Jigsaw Puzzle Association, and it's sponsored by Ravensburger and Puzzles Canada. Now, registration opened up February 1st, and within hours, the event has been sold out. So that is just incredible, and it's all thanks to the hardworking team at the Canadian Jigsaw Puzzle Association. They have worked around the clock to make sure that there's online competitions, there's regional events, and organizing nationals and promoting speed puzzling in Canada. And there are a lot more Canadians participating. So I'd like to thank them for all their hard work, and I will list down below their YouTube channel and their social media accounts if you wanted to take a look. Now, I ended up registering for the individual competition and pairs, and my partner will be Jill. She was my partner at Worlds, and I thought it would be great if we just team up again and see if we can improve our time. So that's what I'm going to be focusing on. And for the first time at Nationals, they are going to have unreleased puzzles for all the rounds. So I'm really excited. And they are going to be using Canadian artists. So I'm very excited to see what these artists come up with. I don't even know who they are. Nobody knows who they are. It has not been announced, but they did say it will be Canadian artists that will be creating the images for Nationals. So that will be my focus in the first half of the year. But what about Worlds? Will I be going to Worlds in September? Well, registration started on January the 1st, and it was very exciting to see all the people who are interested and were registering right away. They have more spots available for people because they have more rounds in every single category. They have also made some changes. One of the notable changes is now when you're doing the individual and the pairs competition, they will have 2 puzzles in the bag, and puzzlers will open that bag up and have to decide which one they will be working on. So it's an exciting new element to the competition. And I think the pairs competition now, the timing has reduced and they will need to do their puzzle in 75 minutes. So if you wanted to take a look at all the new guidelines or all the new rules, I'll attach the link down below. Last year at Worlds, it was such a fun time, very memorable for me. I was really happy that I made the journey over to Spain to participate for the very first time in this speed puzzling competition, even though I felt like I wasn't really ready. I was glad that I took that journey there and gave it a try. And now for this year, I will not be attending Worlds, and that's because of a personal commitment that has taken priority. So I will miss being there. I really wanted to be there, but I have to be somewhere else this time in September. But I will be watching everybody participate. And in the meanwhile, I will be continuing my practice so that I can improve. And then hopefully for 2026, I can attend. So those are my plans for speed puzzling in 2025. If you are planning to go to your country's nationals, or maybe you've signed up for Worlds, please leave a comment down below. You maybe let me know if this is your first time attending, what you're looking forward to, or perhaps what you feel about or what you think about the new changes that they have made for the Worlds competition. Thank you for stopping by and supporting my channel by clicking on this video. I look forward to watching all the various speed puzzling competitions throughout the world over the next few months, and hopefully I will have the opportunity to meet some of you at one of these speed puzzling events. Until next time, happy puzzling.